Okay, hi everybody, been a while. No videos, I understand, but a lot going on. So as you can see behind me, new house, new kitchen, beautiful new kitchen. We'll take a walk around. So proud, we just had our new house built. So we've been busy getting settled in and getting all of our furniture arranged and having everything so pretty in the formals. Of course, Sid's watching the playoffs today, so, ow, shocked myself. So, here, big grand room. You can see out there. Say hi, Sid. Watching watching the playoffs, or wild card weekend. So today we're gonna make pizza from scratch. We're gonna make the crust. We're gonna make the top. Well, we're not gonna make the toppings. We're gonna dress the pizza. But I did get a new handy toy to play with today. So we're gonna use our pizza stone. See how crispy and we can make the crust. So I'm gonna get all my stuff together. Get my new mixer I got for Christmas, and we'll make a video, make the crust and top the pizza, bake it, and have a good time. So I'll be back shortly. Hi there. So we're going to get the 1 1/3 cups of hot water, well, about 110 degrees to activate the yeast. In this bowl, I have 3 1/2 cups of all-purpose flour, a tablespoon of sugar, and we are going to put, or teaspoon of sugar, and we are going to put 2 teaspoons of salt. So all of our dry ingredients are in this bowl. We're going to whisk them around, get them mixed together. Gonna get them a 1 1/3 cup. Just give me 1 second here. Now I can usually tell the temperature of the water. You have to have it about 110 degrees to activate the yeast. If it's too hot, you will kill the yeast. If it's too cold, it won't activate. I typically use, just a bulk size jar of this, but I happen to pick some of these up on sale. So today I'm going to use some actual pizza crust yeast. So my thermometer says our water is right at 110 degrees, and I can tell just by when it's smoking, but I just want to show for everyone at home to know that 110 is the best temperature. So we're going to go ahead and put our yeast in. The water. Give it a quick little swoosh around with the spoon here, and we're just going to set that to the side. Already smells great. So we're just going to set that to the side and let that sit for about 5 minutes. Whisk our dry ingredients together, get them all combined, and then I'll be right back to show you the next step. I love making homemade pizza. Oh yeah, while we're talking about it, I got my new, my honey bought me a brand new professional grade stand mixer, KitchenAid. I love this new thing, my new toy. So we'll get back to this in just a minute. Alright, so I have my dough hook on my stand mixer. Well, I had it on there. I have my dough hook attachment on my stand mixer. Put all of our dry ingredients in here. And if we can get them in a bowl and not all over the counter. Okay, alright, so we're going to keep this bowl because we're going to use this bowl again in a little while to let our dough rise. So to the stand mixer, we put in all of our dry ingredients. I'm going to have to go ahead and turn it on real low. Hold on. So to get mixing around, and then we're going to put in about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. We got that in there. We're going to add a little olive oil to our bowl. So when our dough is ready, our bowl will be ready. So while this is kind of mixing around, I'm gonna prep my bowl for the dough. So it will be ready to put our dough in here. So just olive oil and smoosh it around there. Okay, So where our yeast is now activated, it's bubbly, and you can just smell it. It smells like bread dough. You can tell. But so it's starting to get frothy, so we're going to start adding this into our mixture. Just kind of pour it in a little slowly at a time. Make sure we get all that yummy yeast out of the kind of awkward position. I had to stand in here. Okay, so we're going to turn this up on medium until it's combined, until it's wet, starts to stick to the beater, and then we're going to put it on low and leave it for 10 minutes. So it's going to be a little loud, so I don't want to make you have to watch that. So just so you know what I'm doing, I'm going to turn it up on medium. Once all the ingredients are combined, I may stop it halfway, use my spatula to scrape around the sides, make sure all of the flour is combined. Once it gets all combined on medium, I'm going to turn it down to low and let it mix for 10 minutes to activate the gluten. So we'll see you back. Okay, my mixer has been kneading the dough for 10 minutes. It's all becoming to a ball. I'm going to go take the dough out of here. Alright, I'm going to pull this off of the dough hook. Let this dough. It's yummy. Okay, so it is going to be a little sticky. Just get it out of there. We want to try not to use any extra flour in it if we don't have to. So I've got granite countertops, or you could use a cutting board, whatever you have. You're just going to knead the dough just a little bit, bring it into a nice ball. So we're going to take the dough. Now, what I did while it was mixing is I got a second bowl, because we're going to divide this in half, and we're going to make 2 separate pizza crusts. So I got my dough here. Just going to use one of my, you choose favorite vegetables or whatever, and I'm just going to divide the dough in half. Alright, so we've got 2 balls of dough. You're just going to fold in, fold in, fold in. You're going to cup it around like this, twist the bottom, and tap it in. So now you have a nice ball of dough. So we're going to place that in the bowl. We're going to seam side down. We're going to put it upside down just to get some of the, you want to make sure that all of the dough is covered with some olive oil, so that it doesn't get a dry crust on the outside. So here's one of our crusts, and we'll take our second dough, fold in, fold in, fold in. We're going to wrap it around to the bottom, twist, tap. We have our nice little ball of dough for our second crust. So this is the original bowl. I had the flour in, so I'm just going to rub it around in here. You're going to rub it around on the back. Seam side down again. Take this and just make sure you get all little sides and all nice and coated. So we're going to cover this with some plastic wrap and let it rise for about 50 minutes to an hour. We'll start checking on that for 45. I want to see it when it's doubled in size. So we want to put it somewhere where there's no draft. I have to use my microwave. Of course, I don't turn it on. It's not on purpose. And so I'll just set these up, get these in the microwave so they can start doing their thing. And then we'll be back when we're ready to start rolling out our pizzas. So just at this point, just get your pizzas all nice and tightly wrapped, bowl all sealed, put it in the microwave, and I'll see you back in an hour. Getting everything cleaned up, start getting all the toppings and stuff together. I'm going to use some Canadian bacon, pepperoni, cheese. I'm going to put black olives on some of mine. But got some typical toppings, some mozzarella cheese, make some sauce. This is basically going to show you how to roll out the dough. So we'll be back when the dough's ready, and I'll have all the ingredients out here ready to go. Okay guys, I'll show you what I got going on here. So I got some pepperoni, I got that ready. I have some, of course, some mozzarella cheese. This is a blend of pizza cheese. It has provolone, mozzarella, just a blend of Parmesan, all kinds of different cheeses mixed together. So I use some of this. It doesn't melt as well as the whole mozzarella, so we'll use a combination of both. I also have just some extra Parmesan cheese to sprinkle over. I have my sauce ready to go. Of course, my Cowboys mix. So we got all of the ingredients here. I also have some Canadian bacon, and I'm going to brown up some Italian sausage. I'm kind of pointing the camera like this so you can see more of what's going on. I have my pizza peel here, it's ready. So when that comes out, I'm going to put some flour on my pizza peel, and I'll use this to form the pizza, and we'll dress it, and it'll go straight from here to the pizza stone. I do have that preheating in my oven at 480 degrees, and so it'll go right from here onto that pizza stone. And pizza stone is a great investment, and I never realized how cool it is, but I got one. It's like $15 at Bed Bath & Beyond, so it's really good to have. And the pizza peel itself is about the same price, so you know, catch a good coupon. Go get you one of these if you like to make homemade pizza. I mean, because it's fun. It's good stuff. So I'll be back. The dough's still rising, and I'm gonna brown up that Italian sausage. I'll be right back. One more tip: if you don't have a pizza peel or a pizza stone, you can use a cookie sheet upside down. Use one to build the pizza, and preheat the other one upside down in your oven. It won't be as crispy as the pizza stone, but it's also a good way. Or you can cook it on a pizza pan, which I also have that I use a lot. So if I'm making a little thicker crust or something that I don't want it to brown too much on the bottom, sometimes I'll cook on a regular pizza pan. So up to you. Just a suggestion. But always preheat this pan in the oven before you put the pizza on it. Alright, good dough. Hey, so we're going to check on the dough. It has been 50 minutes, so we're going to check and see how it's doing. Not quite risen enough yet. We're going to give it about another 15 minutes. So put it back in the microwave. They scored only 3 offensive touchdowns in one game this season against the Colts. Alright, so I did brown up some Italian sausage. It's yummy. I've been picking at it. If the dough doesn't hurry up, I'm not going to have any toppings left. But I'll see you back in a few more minutes. Look who wants to say hi. He's been obsessed with Minecraft, so he hasn't been out here. While we're waiting for the dough to finish rising, I just had some. I had a baguette there, so we're going to season these up with a little bit of olive oil and some garlic, and toast them up in the oven. Have a little appetizer. Get started with that in just a minute. Okay, so I sliced my little breads. We're gonna drizzle them with some olive oil.
What is that?
Olive oil.
I think that oil is good.
No, it's yummy. And I just have some minced garlic.
Some garlic.
Spread a little garlic on them.
Garlic.
Garlic. Yeah, chocolate baby.
Garlic bread.
Garlic bread. More like garlic toast. So we're just gonna put some salt and pepper on these.
Peppermint pepper.
And then we're gonna throw them in the oven. Since our oven's already at
Peppermint pepper.
475 degrees, I'll toast these up just for a few minutes and have something to munch on. We're starving over here.
We're starving. I'm gonna save some of that.
Save some?
Yeah.
Okay.
What is that?
It's a salt.
Salt.
Yeah. Sprinkle from up high so that it doesn't get big.
Is that cheese?
So it doesn't get a big.
Is that cheese?
It's not cheese. It's salt.
What's that?
Huh? Oh yeah, that's cheese. Grind a little pepper on there.
What?
Just a little bit of pepper.
Peppermint pepper.
And then,
Peppermint pepper.
just as a little extra kick, we'll take a little of our Italian blend of all kinds of different cheese. And we're going to put that on top of there. And I made some homemade marinara sauce last weekend. So we'll just have that to dip this in and have a yummy little snack while we're waiting for our pizza. So I'm going to put it in the oven for about 10 minutes and then we'll take a look at it when it's done. Alright, so here we go. We're getting our first dough out.
Some more pizza dough.
We're going to flour our board.
And you're going to flip it over.
So we're going to flour our board, take our dough,
Like a chef.
and we're going to punch it down.
Like a chef.
Set our bowl to the side. Yeah, like a chef, but a pizza chef. So we'll just flour our hands, put a little extra flour on the dough. And we're just going to knead it just a couple of times here. Oops. Keep on. So we're going to roll it in like we did before.
When it goes like a pizza, we're going to
So
flip
then
it
we'll
over.
get it down. We're going to pat this way.
Then we're going to flip it
We're
over.
going to turn it. We're going to pat this way.
And flip it.
And turn it. And we're just going to start stretching it.
I'm gonna be used to flipping it.
This it gets a little tacky. Just put a little bit more flour. So I want them to be able to move around. I'm just gonna. So then I'm gonna take my hand and just go around the edge, make myself a little border, be our crust. Just making the crust. Then we're just gonna work our hands around the pizza. I know, look.
Destroying the crust.
Pick it up and just stretch it on your hands.
I hope you're not going to flip it.
I'm not going to flip it in the air. I'm not that talented. So I just use my hands to just stretching the dough. Stretching it out. I'm going to try to make about a 12-inch circle.
If you do that, I would run away.
We'll just use our fingers here and press the dough out.
So now, we're going to do the...
We just want to stretch it out a little bit bigger. So we're going to make it a little bit bigger than that.
And who's watching our video?
Well, nobody is yet because we haven't put it online, but it will be later. So just get it all.
That's a big pizza. It's almost big as this now.
Yeah, we want it to be as big as this board.
While you're relaxing,
Because
watching
that's how big everything is. Every pizza is.
Got a little thin spot there. We'll just keep
making intangibles.
pinch that together. Covering our toppings. Nobody ended different. So we're just going to go ahead and stretch it just a little bit further
Learning everything,
out to the side.
so you don't
So
have
we have our nice little round pizza. So what we're going to do now,
I was wanting another pepperoni.
blow it in crust to make sure it's not stuck to the pan. We're going to get us use a ladle full of pizza sauce.
That's pizza sauce.
And then you're going to use your ladle
Should we do
to spread the pizza sauce around and around. And you're going to leave yourself about a ½ an inch from the edges.
Okay.
Just start again in the
I
middle.
put the materials on it.
The materials,
Yeah.
you mean the toppings? We're going to get a little more sauce here.
Yeah, because I want to do the pepperoni and cheese on it.
Hold on, it's
I
not time.
might eat some.
We're going to just all around.
I might eat some of it.
Okay, so there's our yummy. So we're going to take some of the blend, sprinkle that on around on our pizza.
I wish we could make a happy face pizza. That would be awesome.
Maybe we'll do that with the other one.
Huh?
Okay. Add a little bit of our mozzarella cheese here. Alright, so.
Next time we make a pizza, can we do
Okay. So we're going to put some pepperonis on here.
so
Oh, I thought you were going to put them on the pizza. You eat that one now, you stuck it in your mouth. We don't want your mouth pizza. Leave it saying. He's not even putting any on the pizza, he's eating it all. Alright, so we got lots of pepperoni. We're going to put some Italian sausage that I browned. So basically we're making a meat lover, so we want to get this all around here.
we're gonna make the best pizza.
The best pizza in the whole world, right? Okay.
Better than the chef pizza.
Yes, this is better than any pizza. Papa John's ain't got nothing on us. So then we got some pieces of Canadian bacon. We're just going to throw a couple of those. It's Canadian bacon. Alright, so
You reckon 4 of them?
yeah, we use 4 of them. Now we're going to cover all of that with extra cheese.
We're gonna cut that in half.
Gonna make all the toppings kind of glue together in the
It's
pizza.
like a little piece of glue on
Good thing about making your own
ham.
pizza. As much
It's
cheese on
like
here as
glue
well.
on ham, right?
Yes. Alright. Does that look good?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to put this on my pizza stone. in the oven for 20 minutes. I'm gonna turn it halfway through 480 degree oven, and I'll show you what it looks like when it comes out. So we got the bread out of the oven. So here's what it looks like, all crunchy and delicious. So we're gonna snack on that. Pizza's in the oven. Well, as soon as it's done, we'll build the second one, and we'll be good to go. Snack time. We thought we'd give you a peek of the pizza. Bubbling away. Oops, I'm a terrible camera person. I really need a better camera. Bubbling away on the pizza stone. Let's go ahead and open the oven. Give you a view of that. It's delicious.
Let me see.
Don't get too close, it's hot. Okay. Anyway, I'm a terrible camera person. Okay, cooked our pizza.
Cook pizza.
About 15
Check.
minutes.
Check.
Looks yummy and delicious. Yes.
And
Cut it.
now we're eating it.
Bubbly and delicious.
Totally delicious. Delicious.
You rock back and
pizza.
forth so you don't tear all the toppings off of the pizza. So you start, and then you just rock.
If one has
Just rock your pizza cutter back and forth so you don't pull all the toppings off as you cut.
Now we're gonna make 8 halves, right? Maybe we're gonna make 9, right?
Woo, hot.
This is Peloton.
Pizza's done!
Experience designed to happen in your home.
That looks good. Look at the crust.
Pizza's done, pizza done.
Yummy,
Pizza's done.
crispy.
Pizza,
Oops.
pizza.
And then I pull the toppings off. Woo, hot. I have to let that cool for a little bit. I won't be able to eat it. But there's you go. Homemade pizza. I'll just do the same thing with the other crust and we good to go. How's your pizza, Zane?
Good.
How's your pizza?
It's really good.
Can you see yourself? Don't make faces. That's recording. Say bye, everybody. Pizza's delicious.
Bye. Pizza's delicious.
Don't talk like a baby. Bye, guys. You could come help me do the dishes.